Shalom, this is Levi Shore. Welcome back to Swing Good Torah. So today we're going to do the Month of Elul, COVID-19, and the rebuilding of the 2021 Baltimore Orioles. How's it all going to fit together? Let's see. Let's jump right in. All right, so the Month of Elul, so it stands for this expression from Shir Hashirim, for the Song of Songs. And it's Ani L'Dodi V'Dodi Li. So it means that I am to my loved one, so we are to Hashem. I am to Hashem, and then V'Dodi Li, and then Hashem is to me. And it's our close relationship between the Jewish people and Hashem, and it's the close personal relationship between each person and Hashem. So we see from this expression, though, that we have to really take the first step in Elul. Like, we have to take the first step, because it's Ani L'Dodi. First, I have to be moving towards my loved one. I have to be moving towards Hashem, doing teshuvah, returning to Hashem, and then Hashem is going to come close to us. Then Hashem's going to be V'Dodi Li, and He's going to, make us His special loved one. He's going to make us the special people that He loves, and each person, we're going to be the special person that Hashem loves. But the month of Elul is a month of teshuvah, of like thinking about what we've done. That maybe wasn't so great, some mistakes we made, and just saying, I don't want to do that anymore. Confessing, doing a vidoy, like having charata first, like a regret that we've done some things, and a vidoy, I did this, and then we start to strengthen ourselves. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. And if we find ourselves in the same situation, and we overcome it, then we've done teshuvah, and we're moving back towards Hashem. So, okay, so how does this all relate to the Baltimore Orioles? So in 2018, the Orioles had like a lot of like high, salary, like all-stars on the team, but they had a crazily bad record. They were like 47 wins and 115 losses. And so they started rebuilding the team. So now it's 2021, and the record right now, it was like around 38 wins and 72 losses when I wrote down. So I'm not sure how the rebuild's going yet, but theoretically, they're getting a lot of like great young players and prospects, and that's the theory of the rebuild. So they traded all-star players like Manny Machado, Jonathan Scoop, Adam Jones, and what they concentrated on doing is they wanted to develop younger players, and then the players that they had, they wanted to develop them, and then they also took players that some other teams like didn't really want, and some of those turned out to be some amazing players. So they traded for young prospects. They picked players up on waivers that may have been overlooked, and then we see players like Cedric Mullins became an all-star this year, and Trey Mancini was in the home run derby, and he's been an all-star caliber player. And see a young pitcher like Jonathan Means, who's had some injuries this year, but he's going to be one of the great pitchers of Major League Baseball. So what it is just developing new talent, and not maybe the big all-star names. So the Jewish people, we've also been in a rebuild for a long time. We've been in exile for 2,021 years of the Gullus Edom, of this exile we're in. And the temple, I think, has been destroyed for about 1,952 years. And we don't have our all-star players right now. We don't have the all-star members of the Jewish people alive in the world right now, like a Moshe Rabbeinu, like a Moses, like a David HaMelech, King David, and any great Torah scholars like Rashi, like Rambam. We don't have a Rabbi Akiva in the world right now. But what we do have is like we're Hashem's young prospects. Like we're Hashem's talent that He's trying to develop. And we can really do it not by, maybe being as spiritually great. I don't know if we can reach the spiritual heights of some of these great Jewish people that lived in the past, but we can reach our own great spiritual height. And the Gemara says that every person can be as great as Moshe Rabbeinu. Every person can be as great as Moses. Not that we're going to be able to go into Shemayim for 120 days and bring the Torah down to earth, and do, and in our merit, the Red Sea will split, and all of this, amazing, miraculous stuff. But we can be miraculous in our own way, because Hashem's given us some talents, and He's given us some chesronos. He's given us some deficiencies, and that's what we're working on. We're working to improve ourselves, and what we're really working on is being the best version of ourselves, the best that we can be. And this is what's so great about the month of Elul. There's a special time that Hashem's given us to start rebuilding ourselves. And we start to take a look at like what kind of person we've been for the last year. And this year, it was very unusual with COVID-19 because we spent a lot of time at home, and it really gave us a chance to really take more time for reflection and thinking about what we want to be in our relationships with family and friends. And we spent a lot of time. We spent a lot more. A lot of us were at home a lot more. The kids were taking a lot of their classes, their school classes. The schools were closed and they were at home learning. And it was actually a great opportunity to actually get to see, what our kids were learning during the day, and it was a lot easier to help them, with homework, because we had a much better sense of like what they were actually learning. And it was really, I found it really amazing that I got to be more in tune with what my kids were learning in school. We got to spend a lot more time. We did a lot more activities with families, with our wives, our husbands, our kids, and it was great to spend a lot more time, just a little more with the immediate family. And then it was tough because we didn't get to see extended family as much, and we didn't get to see friends as much, and there was not so much public events. Like we couldn't go to yeshiva, people couldn't go to ball games, they couldn't go to movies, they really couldn't go, there wasn't really public gatherings, people couldn't go to school or work. So it was really forced us to turn a lot more inward and really take a look at what was going on. So during Elul, what it is we can change into the person we want to be for Rosh Hashanah. We can change into the new person that we want to be for the new year. And we really start to think, like, who do I want to be for this new year? Do we want to work on being a happier person? Do I want to be calmer? Do I want to be more patient? Do I want to be more compassionate for other people and spread more kindness and look for more opportunities to do kindness for other people? And this is a special time that Hashem's given us to become better people and to really look inside and really start to think, like, what do I want to change? What will make me feel better about myself? Who could I be that I will feel better about myself this year? Okay, I tried hard last year, but I want to do better this year. And that's what the month of Elul is. It's the month of rebuilding, and we're becoming these better. So may Hashem bless us all and give us the strength and give us the wisdom to become, and really start to work on the people, the better people we want to be. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back again soon on Sweet Good Torah.